It's really frustrating seeing Bethesda game studios consistently take one step forward, only to then take two steps back. Years ago, this really wasn't an issue. Bethesda took cautious steps forward that they wouldn't have to retrace. Fallout Shelter is a terrific example. Their first foray into the mobile space was carefully thought through and eliminated all of the hallmark issues inherent with mobile gaming that people hate. No over-the-top monetization, no always-on wireless connectivity, no advertisements, no digital joysticks. They famously proclaimed that they had made a great game that they would want to play. And it worked. It was a huge success. It was a fun time waster and a nice stopgap for those of us waiting for Fallout 4 to release. And when it finally did release, while it wasn't a transformative experience, it was still a good game that I spent hundreds of hours playing. You could tell that Bethesda stuck to their typical formula for games while trying to make it more accessible to more players. Was it perfect? No, it wasn't, but it was far better than Fallout 76, their next release. I don't have to tell anyone all of the issues that game has been through over the last year and a half, but they continue to be in the news and for the wrong reasons. There are dozens of other YouTube channels out there that discuss these negative topics in excruciating detail. I'm not going to rehash the latest controversies. I do, however, just want to provide commentary on it, because I don't understand why Bethesda cannot just get out of their own way. Now, I am not a person that loves a company. You'll see plenty of other YouTubers say that they love Bethesda. I don't. I love the games that Bethesda makes. I love their intellectual properties. I like a lot of the people that work there, many of which I have met, and they all seem to genuinely love what they do and work hard to provide us with entertainment that we will enjoy. All that being said, Bethesda, the company, and ZeniMax, their parent company, are just that, companies. ZeniMax has principal investors that have pumped hundreds of millions of dollars into the business. According to a CNBC article, Providence Equity Partners has invested over $450 million into ZeniMax Media. ZeniMax Media's board of directors includes Jerry Bruckheimer. Yes, that Jerry Bruckheimer, the movie director. It includes baseball great Cal Ripken Jr. It includes Robert Trump, brother of the President of the United States, Donald Trump. It even includes Leslie Moonves, the former chairman and CEO of CBS Corporation, who resigned in 2018 after serious allegations were brought forth during the height of the Me Too movement. With those power players involved, is it any wonder that Bethesda has become far more focused on monetization? This extends to their properties like The Elder Scrolls Blades, which requires a constant internet connection, or it checks something like every 30 seconds. It has long wait times for crafting or building, and the idea of purchasing gems is always front and center, while lunchboxes in Fallout Shelter were unobtrusive and generally in the background. And then we have Fallout 76, with its myriad monetization and pay-to-win mechanics that aren't even really being hidden by Bethesda any longer. And I get it, you have to make money in this industry. In any industry really, especially when you have a board and principal investors and shareholders to pay back or make money for. I am fine with cosmetic microtransactions. I'm fine with DLC that you should pay for. I am fine with expensive collector's editions. Go ahead, make your money, Bethesda. But shady or overtly annoying monetization turns many hardcore fans away. Beyond that, the main concern I have is how Bethesda will be moving forward with their upcoming games. Fallout 76, while including NPCs and making some generally positive changes, still remains an online experience at its core. As such, there are many players who will never try it. What about Starfield? Starfield is one of my most anticipated games coming out over the next few years. The reason for this is that I still think of the Bethesda that created Skyrim, Oblivion, and Fallout 3, and even 4 to a lesser extent. I don't think of the Bethesda that created Fallout 76. But realistically, which Bethesda will we get? Are they going to be so concerned with monetization in Starfield that it hinders the experience? At this point, we still don't even know what that experience is. But I am concerned that the Bethesda games we grew to love may be a thing of the past. All this being said, I am hoping that Bethesda has seen the backlash and has adjusted how they are handling Starfield. I really just want them to get back to the basics. Make great games that gamers can get engrossed in. Games where we get lost in the world, collecting cups, pens, and other useless items. Making choice about quests, luring companions into terrible situations, and on and on. I don't want to worry about having to deal with loot boxes, gems, or any other kind of monetization in my full-priced Bethesda game. Again, just get back to the basics. Get your fans back on board. People complained about Bethesda all the time, but it used to be tongue-in-cheek, brotherly teasing. Now people are simply angry. Just get back to making games that you would want to play, Bethesda. That shouldn't be too hard. Everything that has happened in the last few months has undoubtedly made things more difficult. It is apparent that Starfield is at least a 2021 game. When in 2021 is anyone's guess, but the delays caused by the virus and working from home means that any chances of Starfield coming this year are just about gone. They are talking more about a few other games later this summer, so fingers crossed there. So what do you think? Is the Bethesda we knew gone for good? Or will they get back to making games we love to play, starting with Starfield? Let's discuss in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, maybe click that bell icon, and as always, thank you so much for watching.